Hey love, what is up? Thanks for joining me today. My name is Lauren if you didn't know, and today we are going my top 10 products of 2024. And if I sound a little groggy, it's because I'm sick. Just a little bit. I'm getting over a cold or whatever the hell I had. I don't even know. Okay, when it comes to like the top, the creme de la creme, the best of the best, like for 2024, like this was actually very easy for me to sit down and do. I thought I would struggle with this, but honestly, I literally grabbed 10 products instinctually without even thinking about it. I know this is a top 10 video, but it's not really a ranking. It's just like the best of the year of 2024 for me. And I say it's not a ranking because some of these products aren't comparable, like point blank period. They're not equivalent to each other. So it's not like a ranking of like items. It's just this was the best of the best. These are products that I reach for nonstop. These are products that like I just instinctually was using, like I was blinking, like I was breathing, like I just was doing it without even knowing I was doing it. And it was very easy for me to pick these 10 products. I didn't have to think twice about anything I grabbed in here. I literally just instinctively grabbed like, what was my favorite products of the year? And then I was like, oh, this. It was very easy. So easy, in fact, that I don't even think I have like an honorable mention. So it's literally just these 10. And that's it. These products save my soul. Is that dramatic? Save my soul. But yeah, changed my life. Did my makeup justice, did my lifestyle justice, did whatever they needed to do, and they did it great. So I think it's worth highlighting them. So here are my top 10 products of 2024. I know I said I didn't have any honorable mentions, but I lied. I would have felt bad if I didn't mention this powder blush by Haus, specifically in the shade Fire Moon, which is described as a beige peach. I don't know about the other colors, but Fire Moon is the one if you're a medium deep complexion and want a perfect nude tone blush that goes with everything. This is it. 10 out of 10 recommend, and I think it got edged out ever so slightly by the last blush I bring up in the video, but it's still love and one of the best purchases I made in 2024. Now back to the video. So the first product we're going to get into is by Viktor and Rolf. This is Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. This is what it looks like, and as you can see, she is empty. Like I used every ounce that I could. I think it's like this much left in the bottle. I can't get it out. But yeah, she gone. But yeah, I did mention this in my best and worst of 2024 thus far video. That video encapsulates January through June, and I do plan to do a July through December video. Those videos take longer to do. Just make sure you're subscribed, turn your notifications on so you get, you know, alerted when that video does drop. I do plan to do that video still, but yeah, this made it to the top of the ranking in that video. And oh, I told myself I'm gonna wait till the spring sale to repurchase this just because this reminds me of summer. Like this fragrance is like the epitome of summer. My fragrance profile is definitely fruity with a hint of warmth, so I like anything like mango with a hint of vanilla, maybe a light hint of musk, like as for like the warmth factor, but like it needs to be tropical. Like it needs to have peaches, it needs to have mangoes, it needs to have coconut, it needs to have that with like amber or like vanilla, like, or with a hint of warmth, not crazy overwhelming warm, but a hint of warmth. This is tropical with a hint of warmth. I absolutely love this perfume. I use it all up, so if that's not proof enough that I love this, I don't know what is. 10 out of 10 hands down. Didn't take much thought to pick this one up as one of my favorites for 2024. Next thing up is the Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder from Armani Beauty. This is what the outside compact looks like and the inside. This is like a perfect bronzer. It gives your face just a nice, perfect, flush hint of warmth. It's up there with my like Charlotte Tilbury bronzing powder. I think that's like one of my favorite bronzing powder, and my NARS bronzing powders. Those are like my top 2 favorite bronzing powders of all time. I actually do like the Pat McGrath one too, so we conclude her up there. But yeah, this like it's just seamless. It blends itself. It's effortless. I definitely have a video on my channel of me using this, so I will link it in the cards up above. This was a no-brainer when I thought of like my favorite products for 2024. Once I bought this bronzer, I had a hard time putting it down. I was using it for weeks straight. Like I had other bronzers that I needed to be using too, and I just completely like forget about it. What bronzers? This was all I needed, and I was acting very much like this was all I needed. They did come out with a abysmal shade range of 4, but this is the 3rd from the deepest shade, and the deepest shade does seem to go pretty deep, so I'll give it that. It does appear deeper on the face than it does in pan, so I am considered medium deep complexion, and the 3rd one, this is number 3, right? 110, which is the 3rd one in the lineup. it works perfectly for me. Love this bronzing powder. It seems to be working all year round for me, and yeah, this was just so effortless, so flawless. It just makes your skin look like nice and blurred, diffused where you put it, and it just adds that perfect hint of warmth. Absolutely love this bronzer. 10 out of 10, recommend. Next up was a limited edition release from Chanel. This was from their Lumière de l'Ocean collection. I believe this was spring 2024 collection, or part of the spring lineup of releases, and this is what it looks like. It's a blue purple iridescent powder. It goes from blue to purple to pink, and I do have it on my face today, so if you was curious about what this highlighter is, this is it. It's just so much fun. Like, I don't know, when I put this on my face, I get so much joy in the fact that it does have like that duochrome shift. Like right now on camera, I'm not entirely sure which shift it's picking up the most, but in the mirror in front of me, I can see mostly blue. I see blue and purple for the most part, not too much pink, but I think it has everything to do with the blush I paired it with. I know they have an eyeshadow version of this, and I believe it's a permanent part of their lineup. If you're that desperate, I would try to seek out the eyeshadow version of this, but yeah, I absolutely love this powder, hands down. It did make it in my best and worst of 2024 thus far video, and this definitely ranked in one of the higher tiers. I still love this highlighter. Every time I like pop it out and put it on my face, it's just such a joy to use. Like, and look at this glow. Please hold. It gives glass skin, but it also has that iridescent shift going on, so it's just so much fun. And if you know anything about me, my favorite highlighters either give a blinding, brighter than the sun effect, or they give glass skin. This gives glass skin, but it gives glass skin with that iridescent shift, which makes it just so much fun. And I just love this highlighter. Like I said, every time I put this on my face, it's such a joy to use. It just glides on so smooth. It melts into the skin. This looks like duochrome glass skin, and I just love it. Next up is from YSL, and it's what's on my lips right now. This is the Yves Saint Laurent Candy Glow Tinted Lip Butter Balm. This retails for $40, and I got mine in the shade 6B, which is considered a brown nude, a sheer chocolate nude. This also made it in my best and worst of 2024 video thus far, and it also ranked up in the higher tiers. I absolutely love this lip balm. I'm in my bougie lip balm era. Like, I've been trying all the bougie lip balms lately, all the designer name brand lip balms, and this definitely stood out as the top for me, the creme de la creme. I think the price point is perfect. The packaging is just A1. The color, even though it is this dark chocolate rich brown, it actually is a pH balancing. It's one of those things. So despite it being this warm chocolate brown, as you can see on my lips, it looks pretty natural because it adjusted to some shade of pink. I wouldn't say get all the colors, just pick one color because it's going to adjust. They actually have a few of these types of products, and on their site they do like tell you the difference. But yeah, this is the Candy Glow lip balm, and it is a buttery flush of color and a soft shine. It's hydrating. I once went to bed with it and woke up and it was still on my lips, and my lips were so soft the next morning. So like, this is a really great lip balm. I still love this. Like, I loved it when I first got it, and yeah, I have no complaints about this product. It is a 10 out of 10. This is a permanent item. Like, it's not limited edition. You don't have to worry about going anywhere. And the packaging is just gets me every time. It's also one of those lip balms that fades away gracefully throughout the day. Like, I don't feel the need to immediately reapply it. I don't feel like my lips are dehydrated after it went away or faded for the day. I feel like my lips are just fine or perfect. So that's another plus. I find some other lip balms, like, as soon as they wipe away or like deteriorate throughout the day, you need to immediately reapply. Like, make your lips feel more dehydrated than when you first put it on. I don't like lip balms like that. The YSL is definitely not a lip balm like that. So just yeah, they killed it. If you want a nice luxury bougie lip balm moment that actually hydrates and nourishes your lips, this is great. Yeah, and I also like the little bit of shine you get from this. It's not aggressive, but it does leave a little bit of shine. So absolutely love this lip balm. 10 out of 10 recommend. No notes. So next up is a limited edition release from Valentino. This was the Born in Roma Gold. And I got it in the biggest size possible because it is limited edition. As you can see, I'm like down here with the bottle. Because it is limited edition, I'm not using it as much as I probably would. Like, I was going hard on the Tiger Lily, and this is a smaller bottle. This I've been going semi-hard on, like I said, because it's limited edition and I kind of don't want to run out of it. But this smells amazing. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. I absolutely love Valentino's perfumes, and I love their packaging, so it kind of was a no-brainer that I would probably like this. I think I like, damn, is it like 4 of the Born in Roma fragrances? Yeah, I like 4 of the Born in Roma fragrances. So yeah, like I said, it was a no-brainer that I like this. If you can still find it in store somewhere, get your hands on it. I highly recommend it. It does come in 2 different sizes. It comes in this size and a smaller size. Be aware that the smaller size isn't in a square bottle like this. The top is kind of like rounded. Every time I think of getting ready and I want to spray something on myself, it's this. It goes from day to night perfectly, and I prefer fragrances that go transition from day to night over fragrances that I feel like I can only really wear during the day, just because like I like that versatility, and I don't like having to change my whole fragrance profile just because my outfit changed. Like, I don't know, I like to smell consistent throughout the day, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I prefer something that goes from day to night eloquently and nicely, and it just fits the vibe of whatever setting you're sitting in. It doesn't even matter. I will say this is a bit of a head turner. It's a bit of a showstopper. It's a bit much if you're not like used to that type of attention during the day, or you don't want that type of attention during the day. Then I would probably just save this for nights. But I like that type of attention. I don't care. You smell good is like one of the top tier compliments anybody can ever give you at any given time. So like, I have no complaints as far as like this goes. But yeah, it just smells so good. And it envelops a room. Like when I spray this on, I end up like having the whole room smell like this. This came out at the beginning of fall. I think it came out around like September, somewhere around that time frame. And I snatched it up then, and I went back and forth like, do I want to buy another one? Do I want to buy another one just so I can have this fragrance a little longer in my collection? But I decided not to, as I do have a ton of fragrances. I'll be all right if I run out of this and I used it because I love it. I'm trying to get more acclimated to the thought process of like, it's okay that things like end, or like it's over. Like you enjoyed it, you used it, you loved it, like, and it's okay. Let it go. I think I'm trying to get more acclimated with those feelings, especially when it comes to material things, because I am the type of person to buy 2 or 3 of something if I really love it. And if you know anything about fragrance can go bad if you don't get to it in a timely manner, and if you don't use it enough. But this is one of those fragrances I feel like I would use it enough to justify that. But yeah, no, I'm trying to, like I said, break old habits of like, you know, it's okay. It was limited edition. I enjoy it. I'm using it. Like, I'm gonna love it and cherish it until it's gone, and that's all you can do. It's crazy too because it sold out and then it came back in stock, and then it sold out again and then came back in stock. So I don't know. I feel like they might make this permanent. That's my prayer, because it was so popular and it kept like going in and out of stock. Like it kept selling out and then they kept like restocking it. So I don't know. My hope is that they'll make this permanent, but we'll see. It has more warmth to it. I definitely smell like something warm in here, like ambery and vanilla, but it does have like something also florally tropical in it going for it as well. But it's weird because I read the notes of it and it doesn't read like something I would like. But I went in the store, I smelled it, and I was like, well, you have to come home with me. So yeah, I get a lot of compliments when I wear that one. Next up is something I have talked about this past year in nauseam, I feel like, so I'm gonna keep this quick. This is the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter, and I have mine in the shade 4. And I use this mostly as a highlighter, but it's one of those products that you can use for a magnitude of things, whatever your creativity will allow. You can mix it in with your favorite foundation to make it lighter or darker depending on what shade you got. In this context, it would make my foundation shade a little lighter because I did get a shade lighter than my skin tone, because I primarily like to use this as a highlighter. It just gives a very natural looking glass skin effect. On my no makeup days, this comes in so clutch, especially when I want to put on like highlighter or have my skin look glowy and healthy. And when I'm having a bad dry skin day, I do have naturally dry skin, this comes into the rescue too. You can use it as an all over face base just to have a glowy like face, kind of like a moisturizer. It's so versatile. On the natural no makeup type days, that product is very, very clutch. It's just perfect. Like perfect. Dior, they did something with that. This definitely was always going to make it in the top 10. It wasn't even a second thought when I thought about makeup products that I loved in 2024. This was actually the first product I grabbed. The first. So that should tell you everything. This was the first product I grabbed. Next up is a color corrector. Now, my dark circles have gotten worse, I would say, in the past 2-ish years. 2-ish. I'm gonna go with 2-ish years. Mainly because my allergies. I have the bad habit of rubbing and itching my eyes when my allergies are going berserk. And you should not do that because it can lead to premature dark circles, or like if you already have dark circles, it can exacerbate them. And I already had like a tinge of dark circles going on from like a lifelong of dealing with this. I have bad indoor outdoor allergies all year round. So like yeah. Anyway, sometimes I can get a hold of my medicine, sometimes I can't, and the times I can't, I struggle. I would say I have pretty mature looking under eyes at this point, and I'm only in my 30s, so do with that information what you will. But I do have videos of me actually using and applying this product on my channel already. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Eye Brightener, and I have mine in the shade Magic Hour. It comes in a pot. This is what it looks like. It's like a nice orangey color. Most of my color correctors, I don't always use them every day. This one I've been grabbing for and reaching every time I've done my makeup, and that should tell you a lot about it. One, it's easy to use. I think the thing that benefits the NARS one nicely is the fact that it is in a pot. I just stick my like concealer brush in there and I go over my under eye area, and it just blends in nice and smooth. I get the perfect amount of product each time because I am using a tool. A lot of that trial and error is taken out just because of the fact that I just dip my like concealer brush in here. Like I'll take this one for example. I just dip my concealer brush in there like once, like doop, and that literally is enough. I don't really have to think about it. It doesn't even matter which concealer brush I'm using either, because I've tried it with a couple different size ones, and literally just one dip in the pan, and that literally is enough. The fact that it's in pot format, it has fuller coverage than the ones that are more of a liquid brand. So I think I'm done trying liquid color correctors. I finally found one that I actually love and adore, and like I said, I've been on a hunt for one for a while, because like in the past 2 years my under eye circles have escalated to the most dramatic of levels. Again, I'm a medium deep complexion, and I got mine in the shade Magic Hour. I do think I can maybe get away with the shade that's up above this, but I just stuck with Magic Hour because it said medium deep, and I was like, medium deep, I'm medium deep. I also love this mainly because you can use it on light no makeup days and heavy makeup days. Like it works both. This is a very versatile product. This product is awesome. So if you struggle with dark under eye circles, or if you struggle with dark marks or discoloration on your face in general, and you want to cover that up and even out to make your makeup look more flawless and more even, I highly recommend. Hindash, you did that. This is the Hindash Gradient Highlighter, and I got mine in Doll Dynasty. It's described as a pink champagne shimmer. I did a whole video of this. I will link each video if I have a video pertaining to these products where I'm actually applying them on my face. This highlighter is so fucking good. I like highlighters that are glass skin and or blinding. Like I'm competing with the sun, so you got to do one of the two things. This is both. And I don't know how it does both. I don't know what kind of magic was put in here. I don't know the science behind it, but it does both. Like the highlighter I got on today is more glass skin. This is glass skin and blinding. I thought because of like this gradient I would have like more of an option, because it does gradient from like a darker pink to a lighter pink. It's more just like a pink champagne color across the board. Doesn't matter how you swirl your brush in here, but this product like blew me away when I first used it, and I have loved it ever since. After that video where I showcased it on my channel, I was using it nonstop for like a few weeks after that, and I was just like, I really like this highlighter. So this was a no-brainer for me. I don't think this got enough praise throughout the year. I feel like nobody's talking about this, but this is a banger. It does have two other colors, a lilac frosty one and a bronze one. I decided to go with this one. This was kind of like in the middle between the two. But yeah, this is a blinding. It goes on smooth, and it also gives glass skin. I don't know how it does all three, but like it's perfect. But if you don't like that, like if you like a more subtle, subdued type highlighter, this is not gonna be your girl. This is not gonna be your girl. It is one of them harder press powders in the pan, but I found no matter what brush I use to pick it up, it works great. Absolutely love the Hindash highlighter. One of the better releases of 2024. I don't know why nobody's talking about it. I'm gonna keep talking about it. Like sing those praises to the rooftop. That's a good highlighter. This was from Chanel, and this was the Jardin Imaginaire, their summer 2024 collection. And this is the blush and highlighter duo in Golden Peach. She is very beat up. I actually did two videos on this channel about it. The initial video where I bought this, and then another video follow up like where I think I found a dupe for it. Like the pattern's not even in this joint anymore. It is so beat up. It looks kind of gnarly actually. But that's a testament to how much I love this product and how much I use it, right? In my original review for it, I said this was nothing to write home about. It's another boring peachy blush. I'm a basic Betty. I like boring peachy blushes. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. So this ended up being like very well loved and very well used. I know I said this isn't like a ranking because none of these products are like super comparable, but I would rank this at the bottom. Like this should definitely be like number 10 if I was to rank these products. And the only reason it comes at the bottom, I still have yet to find a brush that fits comfortably in one side of this compact. I wish these were the bigger compacts, like the more jumbo size ones. Then I could get one brush to fit comfortably in here. This is one of those very hard pressed type putty formulas in here. The highlighter, not so much. You could use whatever brush you want on the highlighter side. It'll pick up no problem. It's the side with the actual blush color. It ranks at the bottom of this whole list just because like I can't just pick this up and not pick up any highlighter. I can't find a brush that's dense enough, that's small enough, that will comfortably fit in here to pick up the product and put it on my face. I have found brushes that pick this up and pick it up well because how big they are. They pick up some of the highlighter. So every time I use this, I have to be careful of how I position it. So if it does pick up the highlighter, I have to position it in a way where the highlighter will hit the higher points of my cheeks. It's a little bizarre to use, but the color is just so perfect and it's like so neutral and it goes with damn near every look. It's more of a bright peachy coral color, leans on the lighter end of the spectrum. I think I am of the cusp of people that could probably get away with this color. I ended up gravitating to this more than I thought I would throughout the year, so she definitely deserved to be in here. I don't know if anybody figured out a brush that works for it, please let me know because I would like to know. I need that brush. And the last thing and the best of 2024 video is from YSL. It's the Make Me Blush Liquid Blush. This is in 37. It's what's on my cheeks today, so if you was curious as to what blush I have on with my highlighter, it's this. It blends out so seamlessly, it's effortless. It just goes on so perfect, and like I have no complaints when it comes to this blush. I did pick a color that I knew would work on my black ass. Not that lilac shade. This was a really good blush. I actually like this. I like how buildable it is. I can definitely build this up to like richer intensity. The color is a perfect peachy nude color. It is darker than the Chanel color. But it is a peachy color on my complexion. The packaging is very sleek and simple. I do like the funky little doe foot they put on this thing. It's in the shape of a triangle, like a diamond shape. And it does dispense the perfect amount of product. It does have like one of those stopper things. You'll hear like that suction noise when you pull it out. So it doesn't pull out too much, but yeah, like I said, it's buildable, it's smooth, it flushes my cheeks. It's a perfect shade of peach. It's an everyday neutral color for me. One of those colors where I can wear it with anything I put on my face. It lasts a really long time for it to be a liquid. Absolutely love this down. Use it nonstop, still using it. And again, this is the blush that I have on my face today. No complaint. But yeah, that's all from me today. I just wanted to get a quick video out of me highlighting the top products of 2024. Like really narrow in on focus on like what were the 10 products that I bought this past year that like really like spoke to my soul, that made me happy. I get immense joy when I see and use these products, and I feel like they helped elevate my life and my makeup in ways that like just make me feel good about myself, especially when, you know, you're getting all dolled up and cute and ready for the day. Like these things helped greatly. Tell me what your top 10, it doesn't even have to be 10, just tell me down below what your top favorite product was of 2024. It could just be 1, it could be 3, it could be 5, it could be 10, whatever. Just tell me what your favorite products of 2024. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.